Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today is the last day of the adventure week, and obviously the adventure week is split up into 3 parts, but it is now the last few hours of those last 2 parts of the adventure week. We're going to have a quick look and see how we managed to get on during the event. So first of all, we'll mention the Lugia raid weekend. So obviously Lugia, Shadow Lugia more precisely, was in Shadow raids, Shadow legendary raids throughout Saturday and Sunday. There weren't any particular raid day or raid event, it was just a case that we could spawn at any time on the gyms, a bit like Suicune does throughout the month of August, but instead all the 5-star legendary Shadow eggs were spawning Shadow Lugia. So let's see how many Shadow Lugia we managed to do during the weekend. So if we go on Lugia and age 0 to 2, unfortunately we have actually thrown away around about 6 Lugias from what we managed to do. So I do know we managed actually to do 69 in total. So we managed to do 20 on Saturday and then a bit more of a fuller day on Sunday, managing to do 49 raids. But as you can see there, quite a lot of shinies, 5 shiny Shadow Lugias. No increased odds on this, so it was quite a good shiny rate that I managed to get on the 2 days. So 5 shinies and 69 raids, really good going. Obviously it's normally a 1 in 20 odds, so definitely above the odds in that respect. But that was definitely the best shiny Shadow Lugia that I got during the weekend. Just about a 2-star, 11, 12, 11 on the IVs of that one. So let's have a quick look and see what good Lugias we managed to get. As you can see across the top, we managed to get 3 purifiable hundos. So we purified these to the Hundo Lugia, so really nice IVs on these ones. But these ones didn't have 15 attack, so that's why I purified them. They were 13 attack on all of these 3. Now let's have a look at some of the other ones that we managed to get, the highest CPs of the weather boosted. So this is a highest CP weather boosted one. I managed to get a 26-13, unfortunately 15-15, and then around about 8 on the IV there for that one. Well, 9 should I say on the IV there for that one. So not brilliant stats at all for that one. Now let's go down to our, managed to actually also get an extra large there, so that's really nice as well, but no decent stats on that one. So let's go down now to our non-weather boosted Shadow Lugias. We managed to get this nice 96 here, so that would purify to another Hundo Lugia, but with us already having 3 purified Hundos and a Hundo from the past, we don't really need any more Hundos. Plus with it having 15 attack, I definitely would not purify that one. So a nice 96 Lugia there, 2109 on the CP of that one. And then we've got a 93 Lugia. This one wouldn't go to a Hundo. If we did purify it, it would only go to a 98. Each stat only goes up by 2. With 2 of them being at 15, they won't go up at all, but the defense would go from 12 to 14. So missing out on the Hundo there, but same again, because it's got attack already, we won't bother purifying that one. And then we have another 93. This one would again go to another Hundo, but in fact, because it's got 15 attack, again, haven't bothered purifying it. It's sat there at 15, 13, 14 on the stats of that one. So 91, and then going down the order now into the 89s, IVs, and obviously a lot lower. So quite decent amount of decent IVs. Obviously already got those 3 purifiable Hundos, and then to have that 96, 93 and another 93 is really nice going, to be honest. So really happy about the IVs that I've managed to get during the Lugia raid weekend. But let's have a quick look and see how we've managed to get on in terms of rockets. So how have we managed to get any decent rocket grunts over the last few days? So let's have a quick look and see if we have. So let's go 3-star, 4-star Shadows and age 0 to 5. And Lugia dominates the page, as we already read out. And then we have 1 Shadow Sandshrew, Alola Sandshrew, not very good at all, actually just caught this morning. And then this one was off a raid. Obviously Cranidos has been taken out of the rock and roll on the rocket stops and is now just in the shadow raids for this rocket event, and unfortunately wouldn't purify to a Hundo but would be a 98 if I was to purify it. 12, 13, 13 on my stat one. If I was to purify it, it would go to 14, 15, 15. So definitely not going to purify it. Plus, Shadow Rampardos is a lot better than normal Rampardos. So this would probably outdo a Hundo Rampardos anyway. But it's going to sit there just in the storage at the moment. And if I don't get any more decent Shadow Cranidoses in the months to come, I might be interested in investing in this one and powering it up. But we'll keep it there for now and see how we get on. So that's the Shadows, that's the Shadow Lugias done. Really happy with the Shadow Lugias, especially managing to get those 5 shiny Shadow Lugias, and also managed to get 3 that purified to a Hundo that had 13 attack, and then also 3 more that was a 96 and 2 93 IVs as well, all with 15 attack. So really happy with them. Now, how do we get on in relation to the Adventure Week and the shinies that we managed to get throughout the whole entire Adventure Week? So let's have a quick look in first and see if we managed to get any Hundos of the Adventure Week. This will be interesting. So no, so unfortunately no Hundos during the Adventure Week except those purified Lugias, and obviously that Zapdos which we managed to get during a lucky trade during the Adventure Week, which was really cool. Check out the other video for that. And let's have a quick look and see where we are in terms of shinies over the course of the Adventure Week event. So anything above the second Porygon, well, sorry, Tyrant. So the first Porygon is not on the Adventure Week. So Tyrant was the first shiny we managed to get during the Adventure Week. We then had a Porygon in the wild, still spawning. Bit of a weird Adventure Week spawn, but the wild spawns were a little bit weird. So then we had a Drillbur, probably the best wild spawn we had. Unfortunately not on the Spotlight Tower, it was randomly off a research task, I believe this one was. Yeah, 3-star off the spin at 10 Pokestops research task. Then we had a wild Dunsparce, wild Aerodactyl, obviously 1 in 128 for that because its Mega is already available in the game. Another wild shiny Drillbur, another shiny Dunsparce, shiny Coffin. We managed to get that live on stream. If you tuned in on one of the streams that we went live on, we managed to get that live on stream, which is really cool. It was a 3-star as well, I believe. Yeah, just about a 3-star, so not too bad on the IVs of that Coffin. Then we had a Lickitung, obviously boosted 1 in 64. Obviously the Lugias that we've mentioned before. Drillbur, another Drillbur in the wild, another Lugia, Dunsparce in the wild again, and another Lugia, another Lugia, another Lugia, and another Drillbur. So Drillbur and Lugia have dominated the shinies that we managed to catch, and obviously 3 Dunsparces as well. So hopefully one of those will be the one that will evolve into the 1 in 100 chance, I believe it is, or 1 in 1,000 chance maybe, of the 3 segment form when that gets released. But we'll fingers crossed, and we'll see how Niantic want to do the mechanics behind that evolution for Dunsparce in the game. We'll keep an eye out on that, but hopefully one of those shinies will go. So that is pretty much about it in terms of how we've managed to get on during the Adventure Week. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed the Adventure Week. Me personally, it's been a little bit disappointing. All those perma boosted, all those event boosted shinies, the likes of Tyrant, Amora, Tortuga, Archon, and then Cranidos and Shieldon, all stuck behind those 7k eggs, is a little bit disappointing. And obviously those field research tasks, they were supposed to be boosted 1 in 64, only managed to get 1 shiny Tyrant, and that was in the wild as well, so not very good stats at all on that one. So no shinies off the 100+ research tasks that I've done during the event, and no shinies out of probably 50 odd eggs that I've managed to do during the event as well. So not very good in terms of shinies on those boosted, but that just might be my luck. Let me know in the comments if you've managed to have better luck with those shinies in the Adventure Week on Pokemon Go. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've had a better week in terms of that on the Adventure Week, and hopefully you enjoyed Shadow Lugia coming to raids as well as much as I did. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.